If you're new or returning, welcome back to the DGG podcast. My name is Jeffrey.
My name's Esteban.
And today we are interviewing ASB, who are going to be running the senior events happening on campus within the next few weeks. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Darlene.
What's your position?
I'm the senior officer.
I'm Kelly. I'm the senior president.
I'm Stephanie, the ASB president.
Why can't the official senior sunset be at a different location than from the football field?
We already asked for us to have like senior sunset on the beach, but allegedly it went through to admin and they're saying that because there were other people that weren't Arroyo on the beach, that it was like unsafe or whatever. So we're not able to have like a school event on the beach, but we can just plan a separate one like as a senior class outside of school, but just not have it like coincide with the school planned one.
So you guys mentioned that a concern last year was that senior barbecue and senior sunset were very similar. What's going to encourage people to attend sunset when they've attended barbecue already?
Hopefully we'll be doing like a senior sign out thing where like you can do like the handprints, maybe. But we just want, it's not like, I don't know how to say it. It's just because it's like a different vibe at both events. They're going to be showing a movie at senior barbecue and they'll have like probably different games at senior sunset. But it's also just like watching the sunset in general. It's like kind of different from like being there and watching the movie. And it's, I don't know, go to both.
Like Darlene said, like if we get more funding, maybe you'll see something more fun at senior sunset. So it's like something to just look forward to, but also like it's like there's like something so like nostalgic about just like going to like these last few high school events like we have, and then like we're like never gonna be together again. So it's like just really like I don't know about the difference, but just like being together for like the last time is like what really makes the events like what it is.
I agree with you. I feel like even if they are similar, thank you. Even if they are similar, you should still take the opportunity to like hang out with your friends. And I think that is like a large issue in like our class. I think that we're given so many opportunities to, I guess, celebrate our seniority, and we just don't take them. Like, what was it? What was
Senior cruise?
Senior cruise? Senior cruise. That was so bad.
Can I say
Okay.
how many people bought? Yeah. So like 6 people bought tickets for senior cruise. 8 people bought tickets for senior cruise, but I think people just don't understand the vision. Like we were gonna drive under the bridge at night. Like just think about like the view, think about like the time you'll have with your friends. Like it's our last year together. Like people need to not be so like nonchalant, just like have fun.
I really don't know why that fell through, and I don't know why I didn't buy a ticket. I think it's just like the idea that nobody else was doing it. Like, why would I do it? Like, I don't know who started that trend,
Following
but
the
it was
crowd.
like way too like much.
I think it's because food wasn't provided. Like I think people mostly go to events because of the food, because it was only snacks provided. So I believe like nobody wanted to go.
But then again, we discussed this during the school spirit episode and winter ball, and I even talked about this when I think in journalism we were talking about prom, about how like food is a big incentive. But let's be real, whenever we're at these events, like nobody's caring about the food as much. Like I was so amped up for the food for winter ball, I only took like 2 chicken nuggets that night. Like I barely even ate. I barely even like had the appetite or the desire to go and get food. It was mainly about spending time with your friends and just having fun. Like the food didn't even matter in the end.
I disagree. I ate every single type of food at prom.
Right, but the prom food was really good this year.
Really?
Oh, what?
I think it was definitely better than last year's prom food. Last year's prom food was
I
kind
had
of like
such a different stance.
really
What?
Fair. Our choices were like walking tacos this year.
the slightly
Walking taco?
it's like basically
one of these chip bags, and they put like all the taco toppings on top of like it,
Let's see, let's
and then
go.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a walk. But the slightly cheaper option, I think it was like $5 cheaper for like every ticket. It was basically the same food as last year. So, what do you like about this year's food?
Well, I liked how it was, I guess, very like easy to get to. Because I know last year you had to wait in this like really long line and like wait for the person in front of you to like not use the utensil so you can grab it. This year it was very like just grab it, walk away.
Can I just say, those mashed potatoes were like the best thing.
There was mashed potatoes.
There were mashed potatoes with barbecue steak on
Wait,
top.
what the heck?
Those were good.
So good.
No, you know, the food this year was better, but the one thing I missed about last year that I'll never stop talking about was the unlimited Shirley Temples. I had at least like 10 Shirley Temples last year at prom, and they were so fire. And this year's drink selection was kind of butt.
Really?
Yeah.
I cried when they were walking away with the pomegranate
No,
lemonade.
the pomegranate lemonade
And
was
then
fire.
the dude that was carrying it was like, bro, there's another one across the like venue.
Yeah,
Me and my friends started running. It was that good. We loved it so much.
the Shirley Temples are so good. The Shirley Temples are fire.
I did like the drinks this year. Like I'd be dancing and I'd be so sweaty, and then you can like get water, get like
And
a
you can
lemonade.
still carry it with
Yeah,
you to
yeah.
the thing.
I think just like the space this year was so much better. Like I actually was able
Yeah.
to sit down. And,
Yeah.
Like last year I like stood on the wall. I'd eat my food. It was so depressing. But yeah.
I think it was so disappointing that it rained that day because it was so clear that you guys wanted to set up the outdoor area.
Mm-hmm.
And it was such a nice area to take pictures in, and
Mhm.
everybody just went out like very last minute to take pictures out there. And I was like, imagine like there was a separate party outside.
Yeah.
Like it was such a good space.
I think we're off topic.
Is that bad?
It's Mr. S.
Oh, hello, Mr. Yes, Mr. S, come in. Please say hello.
Wait, like pop in the camera.
Senior events. Pop in the camera right there.
Which one's the camera?
Right
Both
here.
of them.
This one, there's two cameras. What an interesting setup. This whole podcast hinges on one hydro flask. The structural integrity of that hydro flask is what makes a great podcast.
Yes, it does. Bye.
So, for grad night, this is how fast passes work. You buy fast passes, and it applies to all the rides. Because our tickets is like we can cross parks. It applies to all the rides except two, which you'll need to pay additional, which is the Cars one, and the Stars Wars Rise of the Resistance one, where like the stormtroopers are. So you have to pay additional for those ones. But fast pass, it's like you'll get it for all the rides, but you only get it for once. So like say you use like your fast pass at like Space Mountain like at 12 p.m. you won't be able to use it again
there's, like, a
at like a
time.
later
Yeah.
time. So if you set your time for the ride at like this certain point, you won't be able to use it later. So like yeah, for each ride it's a one and done.
Are you gonna buy fast pass?
Yes,
Do you
I
think that's smart?
Yeah, cause grad night it's like a mixture of a bunch of different schools. Like a lot of people on TikTok.
The laptop is covering you.
Are you serious?
It's covering your bottom half. Grad night we're gonna be with a bunch of different schools, so I think it's and like also like the people just visiting Disney. So I think it's just smarter because like
You
if
can
you're
anticipate that a lot of people
Yeah.
are gonna be there. I love grad night. That was
yes,
like the
very
best
fun.
idea.
Are you gonna buy
ever.
ears?
Oh no, I'm gonna spend so much money on food.
Me too. Dole Whip.
Why?
Because like
Wait.
you're riding on rides, and then you're gonna eat food. I'm so scared of
I
like
do not care. Like,
like. I think Disney rides are kind of like easy. They're not too bad. Like a Six Flags ride.
well, I think you need to coordinate your day like perfectly. Like you can't do Indiana Jones after lunch. It has to be before. And
Yeah,
then you do,
cool.
like Winnie the
You need
Pooh,
to
and
yes.
then you get the Dole Whip.
If you're going like with your friend groups, you need to have one that like knows their way around Disney to like coordinate everything.
How do you guys feel about the what are they called? The parents that are like watching us, the chaperones not actually being chaperones.
Yeah, the chaperones like they're gonna be with us, but they're not gonna be like paying attention to us the entire time. Like they're gonna give us freedom, and they're gonna have our numbers. We're gonna have their numbers for like in case of emergencies. But I just like that they're like letting us be, and because anyways, like we're in a public space. Like you don't want to like ban yourself from Disney for life. no matter what. So like obviously like hopefully like the kids here won't be stupid enough to do something like that. So I like how they're like putting a lot of trust in us already.
So it's kind of like a field trip,
Yeah,
pretty
basically.
much. Yeah.
I feel like the chaperones were more excited about going to Disney than us. They were so happy.
It's okay,
and,
me
like,
too. I thought that
She
too.
was like,
I definitely
"Don't-"
think they chose to be chaperones just because they wanted to go to Disney.
there was no like volunteering process at all. They chose themselves.
Yeah, I think it's like the booster parents.
They deserve it.
hmm
Disney bounding.
What is that?
I don't know, but
They said Disney bounding at our Disney meeting, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
it's
Isn't
like a
it where
millennial thing.
you dress similar to like a character, like it's
I thought that was
inspired
like- or,
by?
like-
Yeah. No, it's because you can't like dress up as the actual character, so they like dress
'Cause
up
kids
like
are gonna
in
confuse
clothes,
them
like
with
the
that.
same color palette or whatever.
Are you guys gonna buy ears?
Yes,
They're gonna be.
it was already such an expense that any
Might as well
extra
just
money,
splurge.
like, might as well.
Just splurge in.
Like my parents already
Yeah.
spent $550.
I'm ready to drop a band. Okay, maybe not a band, but like ready to drop money on food.
I want their churros so bad.
Recently, you guys put out something on your story that was saying something like there's 14 spots still available. Are like you able to add people onto Grad Night if somebody wanted to
Oh.
pay?
We're done. We're done.
So how many? What's the final total of students coming?
They said 100 at the meeting. I'm not sure if that's the exact count, but I'm pretty sure like people filled in after we posted that. So either way, we can't take payments anymore because the company's already like closed the buying period.
What if somebody didn't fulfill their payments yet?
I think you would have gotten an email if you didn't fulfill your payments, and you wouldn't be able to go. I don't think.
I got that email.
But if you, if it's like a special case, you could have probably contacted the company. I don't know if you can do it now this late.
So, just from your expertise, and if I'm doing the math right, this costed 50,000 or
Oh, like altogether for
yeah, if it's
all
100 kids,
Mhm.
500, that's
Yeah.
50,000. Do you think that's actually how much it costed?
for
Grad Night, like
yeah.
they're not pocketing the money.
Oh,
chaperones?
no.
Disney tickets are already like kind of expensive, and then the bus drivers driving from here and then all the way to LA, and then waiting there for us to finish at 2 a.m. and then they have to drive back. So I think like a lot of the money is also going to go to like our drivers.
Plus, it's like a private grad night event, so we have the park to ourselves for almost 5 hours.
Yeah.
So, well, not to ourselves. There's going to be other schools there, but the lines are going to be a lot shorter. You're going to have a lot more it's going to be a lot more intimate. So, like, it's an experience.
Do you guys know how the buses are gonna work? Like, can you sit next to the person that you want to
Yeah,
sit
you
next
can.
to? Is there a bathroom?
So I'm pretty sure, I don't know which it's gonna be charter buses, so you can bring like a charger. I don't know if it's like one of the charter buses that have like the bathroom in the very, very back, but I do know, like, this is what I was being told, like, there will be like a couple bathroom stops, but we can also ask, and then we can like post about it, like post if anyone else any questions that we can answer for them. But there will be bathroom stops, I'm pretty sure, because bus drivers are only like legally allowed to drive like a certain amount of hours. So I think they have to meet that requirement. And then for the buses, you will be put in like what do you call this? You'll be put in the same bus as your chaperone. So I think chaperones will just like get like a clue of like who you'll hang out with, and then you'll be put all in the same bus.
So what's the deal with breakfast?
Okay, so it's going to be in the cafeteria in the morning. I think I want to say 9 a.m. to 11ish. We'll put out more information later, but we're going to have I think pancakes, and then we'll have bacon, and then I'd have to look at the menu to be sure, but we'll have like strawberries and like other fruits and stuff. But it'll all be in the cafeteria, and then there'll be like a slideshow playing of like our memories over like the 4 years of our class.
Will there be like vegetarian, vegan options for?
There should be. I think we'll probably have. Are pancakes vegan?
They have
or
eggs
vegetarian?
and milk.
Oh,
preference, MJ, like a full vegan or vegetarian?
Vegetarian. There's actually a lot of vegetarians and like
Really?
pescatarians.
Really?
So, how do you guys feel about making accommodations? Are we just uninviting them, or
We'll do our best. Well, because it's coming from the district, so we'll work with the district to try to like make some more options. So hopefully there will be vegetarian. I'm not like super clear on that. It will be clear very, very soon.
Senior breakfast is mandatory because this is where we pick up grad tickets, so all seniors must attend.
what?
Grad tickets?
You also have to like have your actual checkout card to get the grad tickets. So I think, what is checkout?
Checkout is basically like the seniors have to go around completing this list, and it's like emptying out your locker, and then you have to like zip tie it shut and make sure like a security guard can like check it off. You have to return all your textbooks. I think if you still have Chromebooks from like COVID, you have to return those with the charger too.
I don't know where the charger is.
There might be a couple things I'm missing, but I think that's like the main priorities.
For the slideshow, are people allowed to submit
Oh
their own
yes.
photos?
We'll be putting together a Google form and we'll post it on the senior account, and then hopefully people will repost it to their personal accounts. But basically, it's just like submitting photos of maybe like you and your friends at like events over the years, and hopefully we'll have enough photos to like run through the entire like senior breakfast time.
At senior breakfast, there's also going to be like senior sign out too if you missed it during the college decision day event. So for those that want to do it, we'll videotape you.
Oh yeah, also for senior sign out, we'll probably have it maybe at senior barbecue and then at senior sunset too, so we can get as many people as possible into that video.
Can you guys like discuss any details about graduation?
Rehearsal's the same day, and there's gonna be better decorations because thank you to Miss Valencia in the main office. She's providing the decorations, so it's not just gonna be like some chairs lined up.
Oh, I didn't know that. Aww.
So we're getting 6 tickets, not 4.
I think it's just like it used to be 4 because of like COVID restrictions, but now like it's obviously like we're farther away from it. Thank you, but like we get 6 now.
What happens if like 6 isn't enough for you?
Yeah, people are like already trying to buy off of people.
Oh my god! You know what I got offered for 3 of my tickets? 225.
Yeah, people are going crazy. So you can,
225.
guys, if you're going to college and you need some extra money in your pockets, just sell your extra grad tickets. People are going crazy. Like I know people last year were selling them for like 50, like $70 for like an aunt.
So you guys said rehearsal was the same day as grad. When do we need to be here for actual graduation?
Students need to be here at like 4 o'clock, and then they're gonna like run through stuff with us and like get us all up in our lines. And then I think people are starting to be let in at around 6 o'clock. Is it 6 or does it start at 6? Okay, yeah. So people will get let in at like 5ish.
I don't know why this year we didn't get an assembly for senior contract, because usually like before prom they like shove all the seniors into the gym, like scaring us to like do everything the contract is warning us to do.
I also read it. Did it say anything about attendance? Because I didn't see anything about like skipping or.
It said it like briefly, very briefly on the front that like you can't like skip. Basically, just maintain your like good attendance and make sure it's like excused.
And Jeffrey, when do we get our yearbooks?
Oh, our yearbooks. I don't know if I could say this, but I'll say it anyways. We will be getting them, I believe, May 29 or May 30.
I actually don't
Something
know.
like
I
that.
feel like that's something you would know.
Can you still purchase your
it
yearbook
went away.
if students haven't?
But buy your yearbook soon. Price is not changing, I believe.
I think it's like 90.
I think it's 90. It's 90 or 100.
So
like
I
that.
bought it yesterday. It was 95 with tax.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Don't be that person that goes on like the last day of school and then they run out and then you don't have a yearbook. So yeah, nobody wants to be that person. It happened to me freshman year. I didn't buy my yearbook, and now that's the only one I don't have. And I wish I had it because it was kind of cool.
You bought one every single year?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my like autographs from like all my friends.
Are there any ever like extra yearbooks left over?
There are.
There's like, I don't know if I can even say this, but there's like a whole stack of 2024 yearbooks in Mr. S's room.
And 2023.
Yeah, he has so much extra. He's
And
like,
is he selling them?
I think
I
he's selling
think
them
you
on the
can.
deal.
I think you
It's
can.
on the black market,
Um,
guys. It's with the
Guys, I'll
grad
steal it
ticket.
up for you.
Who does like the student ones, like where they shows like every student from every class? Mr. S?
Ariana
does them, I think.
Mia.
Because last year, like they
Yeah.
spelt name wrongs. They
Oh,
added
yeah,
people
they
like 3 times.
Oh yeah, Mr. S was honest about that
Yeah.
this year. He, like,
And like sport photos too, they would spell names wrong or like double people.
Well, there's always gonna be mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, at
Wait,
the end of
this
the day,
is-
we're
this is not going
kids,
in
and
right.
like Mr. S is only one person. We're not
Yeah.
like a certified publication that runs through every single page. You
Mhm.
know,
Mm.
but he did make us spend 2 weeks just
We spent a lot of
checking
time.
names,
Dang.
and you couldn't get your page approved unless 5 people looked at it, like
That's crazy.
thoroughly.
But
Runs a
even
tight
then,
He runs a tight ship.
we like look up every name on like your email to make sure it's spelled
That's
right.
smart. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, but even then, like, there's gonna be mistakes.
Mhm.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised. We just don't give a shit about it because we spent a lot of time on it,
Yeah.
and a lot of us like.
No, the yearbook last year looked really good.
I just don't like the cover. The
The
cover
beach
was,
wasn't it like a
the board
the
game
game
one.
Oh.
yeah. I thought that was pretty cute.
Yeah, that was
I
cute.
think so.
Even like this year, the front cover is pretty simple.
Wait, who designs the front covers?
Eva.
She
Yeah,
does the
yeah.
draft and then sends it off.
Yeah,
I hope
does
they
the
use the
company do
draft
it?
though.
Does the company do it?
Yeah, the company will like have like a graphic designer actually do it, but we have an idea and we submit the idea.
I hope they go with Eva's draft though, because it was like a.
It was
It was
pretty
cute.
similar.
Yeah.
No spoilers, but it might come out like when this episode comes out.
Go to all your senior events. Oh, yeah.
And donate.
Even for the other events?
No, just for senior barbecue.
And keep updated with the AHS_2025 Dons. Or wait, yep. something like that.
AHS_Dons 2025. Follow the senior account. We'll have all your event updates.
And you can answer questions on there.
Yeah, just swipe up. We'll answer your questions.